Make It Mississippi podcast show. I am here again. I'm Orionna with my husband. And we have two very special guests that we want to introduce y'all to, Miss Valerie Moore and Mr. Shannon Moore. So we are all partnering together. Miss Valerie is very giddy, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. You're excited though. Yes, you're excited. It's a good thing. And I want you to share why you're excited. What's coming up?
All right, we have the Juneteenth celebration, and I'm excited. I can't wait because that is a time of unity where all our community comes together, and we have vendors, fireworks, and everything. Just family fun.
Yes. It's something that we're all partnering up to do. My husband and I will be the host of the event. We'll be bringing on the performers and be in the parade and all that good stuff. How you feeling about it, Mr. Moore? You
Very
excited?
It's a time that bring everybody, the whole community together, not just Ward 2. I'm currently the Alderman for Ward 2. The event will be held in Ward 2, but it's for the whole community, not just limited to Ward 2. So,
well, that brings me to thinking, like, this is not our first time partnering up. Like, we've been partnering up, honestly, since you was Alderman the first time, when y'all did the Thanksgiving, and then we did something.
Drive.
Yep, we did something. I forgot about the clothing drive.
Yes.
We've been doing a lot of work together.
Yes.
And even before your husband was running, me and you did a show with Jimmy Johns, and it was another lady. I forgot her name.
I think Candace.
She represented like an organization. I forgot the. I'm not even gonna.
That was the back to school giveaway that we did.
Maybe Miss Megan.
Megan Ham was there.
Have we ever worked with Miss Megan?
We did
We
at the
worked with a
library.
lot of people.
Yeah. It was quite a few of us.
There was 4 people.
Yeah,
I want to say it was Chancey.
Maybe. Yeah, because I think she had like on her sorority outfit. I
Well,
remember.
not Chancey then.
No, it wasn't a sorority like AKA and them. It was like
I don't know.
But anyway,
it's so long ago.
It's
We
been
do
years.
so much.
The point is, we've been working together for years. We're so excited and honored that you all asked us to be the host of the event for this, because this is going to be even bigger and better than we've done before. But that just brought me to the question: what makes y'all? Because you don't have to, but what makes y'all want to serve?
For me, it's the satisfaction of helping others. It's always about me. It's about serving. When you become a councilman, it's about the people. You become a servant.
Yeah.
So a lot of people get wrapped up in just a title. It's not a title with me. It's about serving the people that put me in office.
Gotcha.
So that's how I feel about the situation. Once you become elected official, it's more about serving more than anything. And I get the gratitude of saying, I'm out in public and people say, great job, Mr. Moore. I like what you're doing for the community. Let's give me all the satisfaction in the world just to hear that part.
Absolutely, yeah. I understood that when I was working for a Brookhaven Police Department. Like, when you're wearing a uniform, you understand every single day that you go out, you're there to serve the people. You're not there to serve yourself, because a lot of people, like you said, they get titles and they kind of go to their head. But at the end of the day, what are you doing it for?
That's right.
And we love to partner with people, and what I love the most is that we're forgetting about stuff. So that lets you know how much we've been doing. You're forgetting you've been serving a lot, and like what we don't say a lot, and I say it to both of y'all, but from one black man to another, I'm proud of you. Like we don't say that much. We need to say that more.
We're proud of you guys too.
Oh, thank y'all. Like, we looking at y'all and we like, we just want to, be like that.
Want you to be better.
Yeah, we just, but y'all are a great representation of us, being people and being humble about it. It's not, it's like my husband said, it's not a title that went to your head. It's like, no, this is who we are. We're still the same people, but we're going to do it on another level because God has blessed us to do so. But in more cahoots about this specific event, one of the things you and I was talking about, and I guess the student in me went to you. I was like, some people still don't know like the importance of this day. Like, they know Juneteenth. They know that honestly, Juneteenth just now became popular a couple of years ago, but it's been something that we should have been known about. Like, people should have. This should be in history books. This should have been something that when we were in school we talked about. So from a historic perspective, how important is it for us to know our history and to celebrate this day?
I think just coming from a teacher, if we don't teach one, and so if we don't instill things and show them what's important, then it kind of goes away.
Yeah.
And it's our job, that's a part of our culture, and it's our job as Black people, African Americans, to pass that on and let people know what it is. And even to, like we say, it's not just about coming together and just partying and having a good time. That's just a small part of it. Yeah. But coming together in peace and unity and showing that we are,
actually free.
Yeah, yes. We're free, we're good people. And, and it's just, that's how I look at it. I just want everybody to come together, have a good time, bring your family, it's family friendly, and just let's just talk and have a good time and celebrate. So
and that was one of the things when I first brought the idea to my wife. Like every surrounding county was doing a Juneteenth celebration, but Brookhaven.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, babe, we'll drive to Jackson. Me and my friends used to go to Jackson. We used to barbecue. Just everybody out lining the streets of Jackson, barbecuing, tents out. I said, why can't we do that in our hometown?
Yeah.
I got a platform. Hey, let me bring that to Brookhaven. Let's just try it. Lo and behold, I didn't think it was going to be that big last year. I mean, it actually was a great time last year.
Right. And
in my opinion, I thought it was great.
And it was with the help of a lot of other people. I don't want to name one particular. I
you don't want to
forget somebody be like, oh my goodness. But I thank you. They know who they are. And it was from them coming together. We sharing like, this is what we want it to look like. These are the things that we want to do. He also have a giveaway where he feed everyone. Well, it's as long as the food lasts. And so that was just something that he wanted to give back, and do some things. And so it's a whole lot of people that's involved in this, really not just us. We just shared, you want to, share the idea.
God just gave you the
and
seed.
People have really taken it and when, because we didn't know how they was going to take it, especially like being the first fireworks show over there at A.L Lott. And it was like, man, we never done that, but we going to try it. And I mean, I think people came out for just that, and I think people will just come out. Some people will come out just for the live show. You'll have people to come out just to hang out all day. And so we just, like I said, just come out and have a good time. That's all we're asking.
And I would like to see everybody celebrate Juneteenth like it was Cinco de Mayo. You know how everybody shut down. Come on, African American, let's show up and show out for Juneteenth.
Let's stop celebrating everybody else's holidays more than our own. I mean, just to piggyback off what you said, Ms. Moore, one thing I've been learning as I've gotten older is how to change my words. We love to say giving back, where when we're educating, we're actually pushing it forward, because our youth is the future. Right. So if we're not pushing it forward, then we're kind of staying in the same place. So there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, look, I'm in this position, I want to help you, but I want to help you get here. Right. And another thing, piggyback on what you said, you want us to be better than you. Yeah. If we're better than you, then that means y'all stopped. You know what I'm saying? I was telling somebody this one day, and they were like, when we was talking about our kids, and they were like, I want my son to be better than me. I like, the only way my son can pass me is if I stop. And not in the sense of I don't want him to be great, but Daddy's not gonna take a break. Daddy's not gonna stop. As long as Daddy got breath in his body, he's gonna continue to serve and allow God to use him.
Yeah, of course we want him to advance and keep advancing. We built the platform for our kids, right?
Absolutely.
We just like run a marathon, right? Somebody got to pass the baton, right? That's how I look at it. I'll pass the baton to the next young person, young mind, young idea. Because after so long, it get tiring.
Yes, sir.
I mean, after you do it for so long, then you feel like you stagnant. Once I feel like I'm stagnant, I ain't doing nothing for the community, it's time for me to give up. Give it to a fresh mind, a fresh start. If that makes any sense.
Yes, sir.
I believe
just not just to hold a position, just say I got a position.
Right. And I believe fresh ideas is progress. Because sometimes as you age, you can become complacent in your
That's
thoughts.
The word I was thinking of.
You can become complacent in your thoughts, and there's nothing happening around you, you know, and nobody even wants to even talk to you because you're not doing anything. You're not shaking and moving and doing anything. So the analogy of a relay race is good. You know, every person is important. Even when that person stopped running, they passed that baton, that don't take them out of the race. They're still there watching, making sure that person is going to go on, make it to the finish line or to the next person. Right. And so that's what we have to really instill, because our young people are not interested in what we're doing much. You know, they're coming, they heard about Juneteenth, but I just hear some food over here. If I hear some things going on over here, so come on in. And so that's where they are with the whole thing. Just, hey, we just come to have fun. Right. But, you know, they, you know, instilling what it is helps.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. Like, I want us to have fun, but I want to make sure we still educate at the same time, so the younger generation can understand the importance of it.
But that's the thing. Everybody get caught up in the kids, the importance of voting, right? But this generation don't really know the importance of voting, because they weren't near to the sacrifices that the older generations had to do to get to the point where we are now. You know, we get caught up in, they should know the importance. They need to know, but they actually do not know the importance of it. You know, it's something like you said, we keep educating. You can interview 20 kids and ask them what mayor and alderman. I promise you, probably 19 out of 20.
They don't know.
They probably know what alderman
They don't know what y'all can do or anything.
They don't. Yeah. And so we get caught up in, oh man, the importance of voting, the importance of doing this. But they really not engaged in politics like people think they are. No. But you get someone that can entertain them like a rapper or someone that they look up to, and they start rapping or talk about politics. Look at Young Jesus, for example, when the election was, how he brought Georgia. I was Stacey Abrams, the movement she got, she reached out to rappers and stuff. Look at the wave of young people. That was because the entertainers was engaged in the politics part of it. So it's difficult to try to reach young people at this age talking about politics, voting and stuff like that, because they're really not engaged. I don't think they really teach in school like they used to, right?
Yeah, most don't. Well, you have some that say they do a senior portfolio and they have to fill out the voter registration, but it never gets turned in. And so it's just like, that's just a check mark. You did it. You did it. And so as teachers in the school district, everybody has to push that person to get out and vote, because there is a disconnect with the youth. They don't understand that, people died for that. You're right. It's like, how long ago and why does that matter? You know, history, you know, I hear people say,
because you're a history teacher.
So I hear people say, it's just boring stuff. That's, you know, what good it's going to do me. And so, you know, and I was saying it's important to know, you know, where you come from.
Exactly.
You know, because history does repeat itself. And, you know, we show them that history repeats itself. It may not have been Emmett Till, but that was George Floyd.
Yep.
Right. You know, there, you know, things going on, you know, we're not looking for the white hats anymore. You know, and they may say, hey, it's something else. So things like that. But we have to just push at every aspect, every person. You know, and you start within the home. You know, we push our sons to make sure they vote. Regardless, my son was at Mississippi State. You get down here, you call down here and get the absentee vote, that ballot, and make sure that you vote. And so if we as parents keep instilling that type of stuff in our kids, then it'll carry on for generations. There has just been a gap, a loss at some point from generation to generation of the importance of voting, you know, and to know that it works. Some people may feel that it's worthless.
Yeah, that's the other part.
Yeah,
it's a lot of people.
And how do you fix that? You know, all you gotta do is just keep doing, because whoever you voted for may not have won, but one day they may. So you can't just stop. So
he's just like, it's nothing happened. That candidate haven't done anything, but don't give up.
Yeah,
you know.
I know for me, I used to. I'm a victim of, I vote, but I was going with the popular vote, and I'll admit that. Going forward, I'm not gonna go with the popular vote. I'm gonna find out what each person is doing. Yeah. What is the issue? What do they stand for? What is their platform about? And do I agree with it? Yeah. Because if I don't agree with that, I don't care if you're so popular. That's not gonna be what helps us, because we'll vote for you. And then you don't stand for what we stand for. You're not doing anything. Then we're surprised.
Right.
Like, no, let's do that. And one thing I want to add to what we're talking about, this is what connects everybody. Like doing events like this, bringing in entertainers, bringing in the things that the kids are interested in, and not just the ones that are eligible to vote, the 5-year-olds, because eventually they will be eligible. I was speaking to a wise man, we both were the other day, and he was saying how he was talking to a guy that was running for office, and he was saying how he didn't want to do community events because of the community and how the kids are and just all different types of negative stuff, and that, you know, they can't vote anyway. And he was like, wait a minute, man, you're not thinking about this right. They parents can, and then also one day they will be. So you need to go ahead and touch those kids, connect with them. The parents got to bring the kids so the parents will see it, and then eventually the kids gonna remember you. They gonna remember who comes behind you, and they'll see the importance of it one day. So all we're doing right now is planting the seed.
That's right.
That's what we're doing.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what it's all about, because like our youth is our responsibility, and sometimes I think a lot of people forget that. We feel like, oh, that ain't my child, so I ain't gotta worry about it. Well, we grew up in a generation where it took a village to raise kids. You know, my grandma had 17 kids. Okay. So I had all these aunts and uncles, and all of them took part in helping me grow up. This new day and age, don't nobody want you talking to their kid. You say something to their kid, well, hey, that's my kid, don't say nothing to him. Well, you ain't doing it.
And the law protect them, you know, it's just so much red tape now. You know, you can't discipline nobody else's child without a repercussion now. Or some kind of retaliation, right? Yeah. I mean, that's just the world we live in now. It's sad but true.
Yeah. And I just think that has come from a community breakdown. At some point, we lost that village. Yeah. And maybe it's every man for himself or something. I just think that there was something that happened, because you think about from your parents' generation or your grandparents' generation all the way to us. You know, and it's like, what happened? What happened? What happened to the love, you know, that we had for each other? What was going on when I can call you and say that, hey, you know, he's doing this, I saw this, and you going to correct it, you know? So we just have to do better with making sure.
Just to add on top of that, when I was working with you in the school district, we had a teacher share her story, and she said, I remember when we kept the door open. Like, we wasn't even locking the door. Yeah. Like, the screen door was closed to keep the flies from coming in, but the door was open. And we went to sleep with the door open. We didn't have a care. That's what I'm saying. That's what she was alluding to. She was like, well, we can't do that now. We can't have the door open anymore. But that's how close they were. Like, everybody was family. And I have, you know, we kind of have that where we live, because we're around family. Like, we don't lock the car door because we know family there, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. But everybody hasn't experienced that, and it's such a beautiful experience if you're around people that you know and you trust, that you can have that. But like you said, we don't have that today. But it doesn't mean that we can't get it back in some type of way. Absolutely. And in new ways. Y'all were joking as we were sitting at the cameras. I was like, man, this technology is something else. But this is a way we can connect with people now. Absolutely. We can put this on YouTube. We can put this on Facebook, and people hear this and they say, you know what? I need to come to this. I need to talk to somebody. I need to get off my phone and be at an event and be present. So that's what we're doing. We're breaking the cycle right now. Okay.
But y'all got such a bigger platform than what years back. I mean, the platform is right from in your fingertips, your cell phone. Yeah. I mean, y'all can reach thousands, millions of people right now. Versus back then, it had to be the community. Yeah. That's all you had was community and word of mouth. Yep. Phones. I mean, people actually call you, not text you. You know.
But the phones, they the blessing and the curse. Though.
Absolutely.
That's the reason. Social media, everybody's mind is everywhere else.
That's why I said to come and be present. Get off your phone.
And that's the reason everything done changed. You know, one thing that I really hate is how schools, like when I walk in Brookhaven High now to pick up my little brother, they got the extra set of doors for safety because they have to. Like, we didn't have it. Like, anybody can just walk on our campus, but
now there's no fence.
Schools are looking like prisons now.
But you knew the bullies back then, but now you got social bullies. I mean, you don't know who's bullying these kids.
The difference, I think, now is that then you only saw your bully at school, or it may have been a bully on the block. But with social media, it's 24 hours. It never stops. You know, and so it's really tough on young kids, you know, now, you know. So
everything is based off likes, how many likes you can get. do you fit in with this crowd? Do you actually fit in, period? You know?
Yeah.
You know, it's bad. I mean, a guy was talking about everything is based off who likes me now. You know, how many likes did I get? How many shares did I get?
Yeah.
You know, and that's the world we living in now.
Yeah, popularity done became new currency.
Right, that's true. That's
it's currency now. If you got popularity, that leads to money.
That's right, exactly.
And we all love money.
That's right. So like
but
I said, it's a blessing, it's a curse, right? That's it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, what are you doing it for?
But what's their social skills like right now?
Exactly.
Yep.
There's no one-on-one. I mean, they can be in the same room together, texting each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
one thing my husband and I have made a priority is we know that we're thankful to have a platform and to have followers and what have you. But with everything we do, we want to make an impact. Right. We don't want just thousands of followers or millions of followers and things like that, or sponsorships and things like that. We want to make an impact. When I die, I don't want you to be like, oh, Ori was rich. No, I want you to be like, man, Ori did this. Man, that conversation when she texted me when I was having like a suicide. I remember I've had a couple of friends on Facebook, they'll make like a suicidal type post. You know, those type of posts where it's like, you know, if y'all don't hear from me again, or you could just tell in their verbiage that they just not okay. I used to stop everything I was doing and message somebody and be like, I'm praying for you right now. Or just have that conversation. I want people to remember that. I want them to remember that we hosted this event together. I want them to remember that the money, the clothes, the car, whatever, that don't mean nothing. And you can't take it with you. But what is your impact? So I'm thankful to be sitting among people who wants to make the same an impact, and we keep it going forward.
Yeah. We love to have people in the community. We're missing mentors. I think we're really missing them. Like, a lot of people, especially in our community, we have to be honest, a lot of people in the black community, they get their status and they hold it tight. I don't want to lose it. I don't, you know, you can't have none of this because I worked so hard for this, and like,
you gotta wait your turn, young man.
Yeah, you gotta wait your turn. Like,
that type of mentality.
But it goes back to what we saying. At the end of the day, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it just for that status, or are you doing it to really like touch the people?
Yeah.
And help them.
Definitely empower people. You know, that's my thing. Service is everything for me. I don't do it for fame. There's no money in what we do. We probably spend more, invest more into the event than anything, because we just want people to come together, you know, and have fun. So that's our thing. I don't want to leave her out. Chancey, she has played a very important part in this event as well.
She said she don't want to be on camera.
You not gonna do it?
You don't want to be on camera?
She just, you know.
Well, you guys, that's Chancey Armstrong. She don't want to be on camera, but definitely she has done a lot. Very hard worker, and I'm so excited to have her on our team. You know, she's another one that I just share an idea with, and she gone. She gone, and she coming back and saying, this is what I got. You know, this is what we gonna do. So I love it, and she works so hard.
That's amazing.
And another young lady that works with Angie Nelson. She's handling
y'all. A lot of people say y'all look alike.
Really? I
think that's the lady that says, like, it's one lady, we seen her when we were doing an event for our client, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna see y'all on the 17th. And I was like, are you Miss? I was like, you look just like Miss Valley. I know you're not Miss Valley, but you look just like her. She's like, yeah, everybody say that. Everybody thinks. She's like, girl, we not even kidding.
Is that Angie?
It's somebody. It might not be Angie, but it's another lady that's on your team that told us she's going to see us. And we didn't even know she was on the team.
The lady working
she works at the clinic.
Yes,
she's a nurse. That is her. Oh yeah. When I seen her, I just thought y'all.
You just hadn't seen me in a while.
I look like that.
We are so beautiful. Yeah, that's what I said. But we don't look nothing alike.
To me, when I seen her, I was like, y'all look like sisters. But you know, both of y'all are.
She has done well, making sure that the vendors are there and everything like this. So, and that's just what we do. We come together. Everybody has a job to do, and we just kind of come together, and then voila, you know, see what happens.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what will be there, like vendors, and you said there's gonna be a fireworks show.
Yes, so it'll be a fireworks show at dark. We said about 8:30. Hopefully it's good and dark.
What time will the parade? What time will the parade start?
Okay, the parade will start at 12. Line up at 11, and that's at the courthouse. Okay. And so they will end at A.L Lott, and that's when the celebration starts. And you guys will start doing your thing.
Y'all will start with the intro. Come in. She thought I forgot. You saw she tried. Y'all will come in and intro, then we'll come in and say who coming.
And then we'll start with the live show. And the live show, not sure. I know it will end at 4.
Okay.
For you guys, because that was your timing, which is fine. And so after that, we have B-Fam Youngin, who's supposed to come in. Did I say his name right?
You said it, B-Fam. I thought it was B-Fam. Yeah.
Oh, B.
It might be B-Fam Youngin. I know B-Fam is right though. B-Fam.
Okay, he's going to come in at 5 and host later that night. So, and then. It's just, like I said, we're just hanging out, enjoying vendors. Eventually, as it grow, we want to turn into the Juneteenth festival. Okay. And so with all the vendors, and hopefully get people to come into Brookhaven for our Juneteenth thing, because it is, a festival that's street long or street, however.
Yeah. And some people travel to because it's so good.
Yeah, and then, they'll have baseball games. I think they're trying to do the first thing. I think it's going to be a coach and parent game that they're going to play to just kind of entertain while they're there. We'll have a kids zone going on, and so this year we incorporated like the glow party. Okay. So, and what the glow party is like when the lights turn off, the kids will, we'll give out things to have the glow stick and all that, which is something else that we implemented just to kind of give them a lift.
That's fun.
And plus, it look good. They glowing and you got the fireworks going off. So.
They'll love it.
Especially when the lights go out.
Yeah, that's just something we just threw in there to say, okay, let's try this, because it was really dark. It was like we couldn't see each other.
So let's do that now.
Yeah, let's make everybody glow so we can see each other. But
real quick, so with the parade starting at 11, correct? We line up at 11. Okay, the line up at 11, the parade starts at 12. Some people may not live in that area, but can they just stand up on the side of like the buildings and things like that to come? Because I know we want participation as far as people being there as well.
I think the best place to line up, I would say, is just on Martin Luther King, maybe, which is from the
parking lot where Hot Shots Barbershop at. Because we're going to go through it, so that parking lot be great also.
Like the sidewalk?
Coming up from the courthouse.
Right there, right up from the courthouse, and then as we get ready to enter A.L Lott. So I think that would be some good points for people to see and all that.
Because even if you're not in it, we want you there to see it and to cheer for it. Just like the Christmas parade. We all come out together. So let's come out together.
It be freezing outside.
Yeah, we come out every year.
Everybody come out there. That's right.
Yeah. And we want people to know that you don't have to be somebody or have a business. It can be your family, because everybody's somebody. Yeah. So it's not just for, certain people or certain businesses. It's for everybody. If you and your family want to ride in Juneteenth parade and wave at everybody.
Well, tell people how they can contact you and what's the deadline on that.
Well, the deadline is, we take them clear up to the day of the parade. We have to. Okay. So you can just show up at the courthouse and get in the lineup, and then, hey, we gonna parade at 12.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. I don't even know. I guess we're gonna drive our car.
It don't matter what to drive.
He was like, you want us in the parade, and I was like, we ain't did no decoration. We ain't talking about getting nobody's truck. So I guess we gonna ride in the car with the windows down and have a poster on the outside.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
that's just
do
as simple as that, and that's just the community coming together. Yeah. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a business if you just want to ride.
What about vendors? Is there a deadline on vendors?
The deadline for vendors is, Chancy, what did she say for vendors?
I think it's week coming up.
13th?
Yeah.
The 13th? Okay.
June 13th, yeah.
Okay.
We don't cut off the parade because even if you woke up that morning and feel like I'm going to get up and ride in this parade, we want you to come out and ride.
Yes,
you know,
ma'am.
I mean, whatever you have, golf carts, whatever. It doesn't matter.
That sounds like a plan. Well, is there anything that we didn't ask y'all or that y'all want to say to add to this beautiful event that we're about to have next weekend?
To all the ones that are going to be riding ATVs in the parade, please, when we make it to A.L. Lott, I talked with the police department. If we can limit your ride in that vicinity of A.L. Lott, that would be great.
Yeah.
We don't need you riding all across town. Just try to keep it on, what's the east? I ain't gonna say east side town.
Maybe the east side. We will get with you with
Right,
where you're going to be allowed to continue to
right.
ride your ATV. We're working with the police department, and so we just hope that everybody stays safe and
Right.
you know.
So they're trying to outlaw it, but no, they're not going to outlaw the four-wheelers. But we have a certain area that the chief assured me that will be okay. We do not need you riding all over Brookhaven on your ATVs. I got phone calls all up to midnight last year of ATVs riding. So let's try to limit to A.L. Lott in that vicinity of A.L. Lott.
Yeah.
That sounds like.
And understand everything that we are doing is a privilege.
That's right.
You know, it has to be okay. We're working with every agency, the police department, fire department. You know, they're granting us a privilege to continue to do this. So it takes us doing what we're supposed to do and doing it right so that we can continue and make it grow. So
yes, ma'am.
yeah, we just ask that everybody just
and please ride those ATVs sensible.
sensible and safe.
Stretch that enough.
Yes,
No
I
wheelies.
like this.
Come on, adults. Let's be adults. Kids,
Standing on top of them.
Just ride ATV.
We definitely want safety first. Safety first. Safety and enjoy yourself and have fun. And we want you to be able to come back the next year
We want
have
to
a
continue
good
to
story.
grow. We want this event to continue to grow without hitch, without pushback. If something was to happen, God forbid, an accident, that's what we don't want to happen.
Yeah.
Come out, have a good time, leave all the drama at home. Please.
Most definitely.
Yes. This
Kid friendly, no guns. Please.
You doing the
Just
PSA?
family fun.
Yes.
We can't stress that enough.
I
Yes.
know. Family fun.
Yes.
If you have an altercation with that person, don't come.
Yeah.
Because that person might be there.
Yeah.
So,
And let's just throw all that out the door.
that's right.
Let's
come
as a
together as
community, let's
one.
come together and have a good time.
That's right.
You know, we have artists there, all our local artists. I'm so excited about that. We have people coming to show you what they got. So just come out, bring your chairs, tent, and sit back. You know, it's gonna be hot. Bring a fan. You know,
And let's prove everybody wrong that as African American, we can't get together without any balance.
Yeah.
We can do it. We done it last year.
Yep.
So let's continue that.
We can.
Brookhaven.
We can. What y'all are doing is perfect for the platform that God put in our heart to create Making Mississippi. We want to promote positive news. We want to promote people that are doing great things, events and things like that. So, like, I'm so excited to be a part of this, but not even if we wasn't a part of it, we'll still be interviewing y'all because y'all fit under that caliber of positive people wanting to do positive things to keep that going. So again, thank y'all for taking our time to talk about this. This is our event. This is something for the community. So we're excited to do this. We'll be there, y'all, at next Saturday. Well, by the time y'all watch this, it'll be this Saturday, June 17th. We'll be there. Come see all of us. Come see these amazing entertainers, y'all. We have a lot of talented people in Brookhaven. Vendors, come bring your money to support our vendors. We have small business owners that's all they do. They full time. We need y'all to support them. There's gonna be food there. There's gonna be games there. It's like you can stay all day. So just park your car, get out with your kids, and have a good time. You got something to say?
And stop doing this.
And do this.
Actually do.
Yeah.
That's right.
Actions speak loud.
Yeah.
We keep saying we want to come together. Let's start doing it.
Brookhaven don't have nothing to offer. There's nothing to do in Brookhaven. Guess what? You got something to
Here
do
we
with
go.
Brookhaven
Here
next Saturday.
Here we go. We
That's
ain't asking
right.
you to do nothing but bring yourself.
Bring your body.
That's right.
And we want to thank you guys for putting us in your schedule.
No problem.
Oh
No
my
problem.
goodness, we're excited to have you on board. I'm excited to see what you have and watch you grow in your business. And we thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
We're so proud.
Wish I would have told me about this earlier.
Again, welcome to the Cowboys. This the Cowboys being
I
out.
told him, I was like, he can ask. I was like, you can ask him to take it off, and I guess you just decided it's professional. You wasn't gonna ask him to do that. But as a Saints fan, his pants burning.
I've been burning the whole time.
Oh my God! See, we going to we joining, even though it's a Saints and a Cowboy fan. We still
wrap it up. I'm burning over here.
All right. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time on the Make It Mississippi podcast show. Have a good day.
Thank you.